Man, you stop laughing, nigga.
He said, "Did you
You gotta stop. Yeah, well, feeling last fucking. God damn, these niggas are insanely sniping, bro. Like,
we live, y'all? Word.
damn, bro, you not gonna save a nigga, blood? Damn, that damn. Niggas walk right past me. That's crazy.
So, gonna be lit, y'all. Give me a sec. Let me scroll up. Jermaine.
How the fuck can I get all the way to the
I
top?
don't know. Jermaine not even in the motherfucker. Let's get tuned in, y'all. Let's get tuned in. Plug my shit in. Make sure I'm turned up in this bitch. Make sure y'all can hear me. Oh, okay. Bet. All right. Bet. What's good with the stream, y'all? What we doing tonight? We're gonna be ready in a few. Locked in a second, y'all. Locked in a second. You at Battlefield? Oh shit. What up, Ant? So you alright, nigga? Yeah, you know the birthday boy. Nigga, that nigga was playing Battlefield with Proof yesterday. What game? I saw that and it looks interesting. Mm. You light skin, bro. I told you, you got a face.
Well, the summer humidity has abated, the roof is open, and it's time for football at NRG Stadium here in Houston, Texas. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right. 18. 11.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And their coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that, give him quick throws.
That nigga goofy.
In a hurry, as he did there.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Loose inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The ultimate speedster, showing that speed in front of this home crowd. They love it.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
That's right. Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
Throwing now is Stroud. And down his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
You guys angry.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Who cares about dumb old Texas?
36 now, first and 10. Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back.
You know, hard. He be like,
play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he'll take this down to the 33. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niggas said it'll suck on a cucumber too because of the picker. That's
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. This now a 3rd and 4. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Jackson now. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on first down. Here's a
shot of whiskey.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He don't understand. He don't understand. He don't understand.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
He not even looking.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw is Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football. And right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Ooh, that's a good fucking pick.
Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 7.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw it. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
18. 19 seconds. Hey, uno more. Hey, uno.
Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then dropped just inside of the 20. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Hey, south. Look at hot. 11.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
18. That's it. Why Tony?
Stroud working out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted.
Sir.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Oh, that vision here, we're losing.
Second half, 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good.
Oh, yeah, fine.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Henry up the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Breaks through the contact. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up
back
for the first
on.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick.
Derrick Henry from a yard away, bowling his way in. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches, and then you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
Oh,
you are watching the NFL on EA
that's
Sports.
Crazy.
Here we go. 19. Attack. Why Tony?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
Adafe Owe so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And Stroud now to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On the quick, right?
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. Well, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
To Mixon on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Stroud. To Mixon on the check down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
A big play here. 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Okay. Why Tony?
Now Stroud. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Houston Texans. 1st down and goal to go.
Route to the right. Route to the right. Two J.
Mixon will take this one in for the Texans touchdown.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud to throw it. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. Throwing, Jackson. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, Brandon Garner. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
Those are so demoralizing.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. But tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Off the play fake, Nix. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
That escalated fast.
The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop it. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Throwing Nix. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And out of...
What is this nigga doing? He ain't got no pauses left. This can't be happening.
Downs across the 15-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now it's Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Nix to throw again. Flushed out right. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. To throw, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 50 yards. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
And the Broncos first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more on that one and another first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
Marvin Mims from 13 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to 45. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. It's complete to Hopkins. Now we signal in a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
45-yard line.
Jackson now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on 3rd down, doesn't find anyone open, tucks it away, takes off, and picks up the first down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This a 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
A first down carry for Henry. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Luke now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Over there, dive.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think?
Picked up by Jair Alexander. Oh, some strong running. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending the play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Throw caught by Flowers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Let's go. We got the quit, y'all.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on their Beltway rivals, the Baltimore Ravens. as the Battle of the Beltway, Baltimore and Washington, are underway. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 72 yards. And the Commanders are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Commanders' 20-yard line.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again to Henry. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Jackson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now it's 3rd and 4. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
To throw is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play there gets them right back up to that level. Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington has taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll get this to Flowers, left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Another Baltimore Raven.
Back to throw. Jackson. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Again, Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Jackson. They'll buy some time right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. To throw again on second down, Jackson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. On his loop for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The final shot before break. Daniels. His throw incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. From the gun, Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete there. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he's in Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
On third down, Henry. Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Frankie Luvu on the stop. A 2-yard gain.
They'll run forward, Henry. Powers through. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Decided to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. From the gun, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they got it to the 28-yard line. And they'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Jackson. That's complete. Left side to Bateman. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books.
No, he's not a waste of
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now a handoff to Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun. Jackson. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Operating from the gun. Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jackson. This is caught. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Henry diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
For the extra point.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This is 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
He's back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it And that'll fall incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
He'll look to throw. Samuel bringing in the slant. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26.
A near 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
60 by 60 by.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Brings up second down at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
Back to throw. This will be caught by Brown.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Throwing now is Daniels. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3.
Trap 60.
Now Daniels. And he's got it. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
7 Pirates.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
This shit is fucking
21.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Ravens take over at 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
He quit. Yeah. Oh, I know he's mad. I know he's mad. Oh my God, I know he's fucking tight. I know. I would be upset too. I think we'll make it more interesting. Let's do random. Should we do random teams? Select random. 1, 2, 3. I know he's mad over that game. I would be pissed too.
First opened in 2017. There's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here in Atlanta. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
Like this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
They'll go again with Robinson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A give, and here comes Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
From the gun, it's Penix. Left side, he's got McLeod.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Falcons.
One quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Opening carry of the game from Aaron Jones. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
Brings up second down.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. To try and run for the first down with Jones. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Moving to his right. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Minnesota.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Minnesota.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 9. They'll put Addison in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And the Falcons are going to have the football
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
On first down, it's Penix.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Got it to the call.
Here's a third down and 4. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's complete to McLeod. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll try and throw it with Penix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
One final throw before the break. Now, deep ball for London. That's hard.
Oh, yes, sir.
To the 20.
Oh, yes, sir.
And he will
Yes,
dive
sir.
into the end zone.
Yes, sir.
85 yards.
Yes, sir.
Down Atlanta.
Jake
I'm
fucking
not sure
London.
how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points.
Here at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Kicker said it's annoying.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On first down, here's McCarthy. Pushed out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. That's hot, left side, it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, Sneaks the call. First down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
These like spammed ass plays.
They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. On 4th down, here's McCarthy.
Yes, sir. I see that
That'll be
shit.
intercepted.
I see that shit.
Picked off by Divine Diablo.
Ooh, we can take that back.
He
Oh, we're
gets
taking it
3.
back. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. A bunch of fucking packs to open. So I'm gonna be doing that offline and shit. Setting up my MUT team, y'all. So that's I will be working on that on the side. One, two, three.
Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
There we go. Yeah, so my Ravens won their preseason against the Cowboys. 31.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Third down.
Now Prescott. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick out the first. It's a gain of a yard. And that leads to a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Handoff, Blue running right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Nice effort defensively there from Cole Holcomb.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Dak swinging this out quickly to land. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A game there of 30 big ones.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Steelers' 34 yards.
Now Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Throwing, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second down and a yard. To the air again, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
Touchdown, Cowboys! George Pickens from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now they can't bring him down. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Drop for a loss there on a nice effort by Osa Odighizuwa. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one. Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it down.
Oh, no, we did not. No, the fuck we did not. Yo. What the fuck?
And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Good. Still,
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
No inspiration. Shout out to people
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Street voice.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Hey, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll throw again. Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Sanders is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
For left side, caught by the tight end flyer move. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And again, it's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now it's Rodgers. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf from 19 yards away. And the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rodgers will throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. Final minute now of the third quarter. Prescott now. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And to the 40-yard line And that's where the return stops. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball. Whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback, you have a much better opportunity.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Rodgers now to throw. Got his man. It's Warren. And he is out of bounds, but not before. He's inside the 30. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
To throw is Rodgers. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin.
Got Kyrie on it.
26 yards. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And he atones for his miss the first time around. As
this Madden is actually really. This Madden is really good. I actually enjoy this.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Going quickly there.
I read that. I'm going to get back with that.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's Prescott. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
I miss being able to play online. I like to play online with those with Red Dead Redemption.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Pickens on the slant. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Prescott now from the 50. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Here's first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Here's Prescott. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Dak. Able to hit his target lane.
That's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quicker. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Prescott. And this pass broken up. And the contact well of time there, and now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Rodgers throwing here. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
Here's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Throwing is Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. To throw, Prescott. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 15. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way. And you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle, that something will happen, you'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time, and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
Turn the lights off,
and Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Got to elite. Got the elite 2, yeah. No, I'm at 14-5. I'm only lost one. But 14-5. And I've made it to the league, so. I can show you the leaderboard so far. To get the top 100. Ooh. So once I'll be there soon. But that's it for the stream tonight. Like I said, days I work, I do short streams. And days I don't, I do long streams. So I'll be on tonight, tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow.